no toothbrush, no toothpaste, no dental insurance. And yet, ancient skulls from 30,000 years ago have fewer cavities than yours. How? Think about your morning routine. You wake up, walk to the bathroom, squeeze a dollop of fluoride paste onto a plastic brush with nylon bristles, and scrub for 2 minutes. You floss. You rinse with antiseptic mouthwash, and you visit a dentist twice a year to have plaque scraped away with steel tools. Yet, despite this high-tech chemical warfare, you have probably had a cavity. You might have had root canals, wisdom teeth extracted, or braces to straighten a crowded jaw. If you look at the skull of a Paleolithic hunter-gatherer who died 30,000 years ago, you will find something shocking: straight, white, perfectly aligned teeth with almost no signs of decay. They did not have Colgate, and they never saw a dentist. So, what did they know about oral hygiene that we have forgotten? The answer lies in a major biological mismatch between our ancient bodies and our modern lives. And the story of our teeth is actually the story of how we changed our entire world. First, we have to look at the primary culprit of tooth decay: a microscopic war inside your mouth. Your mouth is home to billions of bacteria, collectively known as your oral microbiome. Most of these bacteria are harmless, even helpful. But there is one species called Streptococcus mutans that is the primary driver of cavities. Streptococcus mutans love sugar. When you eat refined sugar or simple carbohydrates, this bacterium eats the leftovers stuck to your teeth. As it digests, it excretes a highly acidic waste product. This acid eats away at your tooth enamel, creating holes, cavities. Now, look at the diet of your Paleolithic ancestors. For hundreds of thousands of years, your ancestors ate what they could forage and hunt: wild game, fish, fibrous roots, nuts, seeds, and wild berries. Refined sugar did not exist. Simple starches like white flour did not exist. Even wild fruits were small, bitter, and packed with fiber, completely unlike the sweet, hybridized apples and bananas we eat today. Because their diet was low in sugar and simple carbs, the cavity-causing bacteria in their mouths had nothing to eat. They were starved out. The dominant bacteria in the ancient mouth was species that preferred protein, which do not produce acid. Your ancestors did not get cavities because they did not feed the creatures that make them. But diet is only half the story. Your ancestors still had to clean their teeth. Plaque and food debris still accumulated. So, how did they clean their mouths? They used the forest. Long before the invention of plastic, humans across the globe discovered the power of the chew stick. A chew stick is a small twig, usually about the width of a pencil, cut from specific trees. Your ancestors would peel the bark off one end and then chew on the wood until the fibers frayed out into a soft, brush-like fan. They did not choose these twigs at random. They selected trees with natural, built-in medicine. In Africa and the Middle East, they used the Salvadora persica tree, commonly known as the Miswak. In Europe, they used oak or hazel twigs. In Asia, they used neem. Modern chemical analysis of these trees has revealed that their wood contains high concentrations of fluoride, silica, which acts as a gentle abrasive to polish teeth, vitamin C, and powerful antibacterial compounds that actively kill Streptococcus mutans. When your ancestors chewed on these sticks, they were not just mechanically brushing away food, they were releasing a natural, medicated paste directly into their gums. They also used toothpicks. In the fossil record, anthropologists have found Neanderthal teeth with deep grooved wear marks between them. These marks match the exact pattern created by using a small, hardened wooden or bone splitter to pick food out from between the teeth. Some skulls even show signs of early dentistry, teeth that had been scraped clean of tartar using tiny stone microflakes. But the real disaster for human teeth did not happen because we lost our chew sticks. It happened because we changed our food. About 10,000 years ago, during the Neolithic Revolution, humans made a transition that changed everything. We invented agriculture. We stopped chasing wild game and started planting wheat, barley, rice, and corn. Suddenly, the human diet was dominated by soft, sticky carbohydrates. When you eat wheat or rice, the starches quickly break down into simple sugars right inside your mouth. This soft, mushy food stuck to the crevices of our teeth like glue. Almost overnight, in the archaeological record, the rate of tooth decay skyrocketed. Skulls from early agricultural societies show a massive surge in cavities, abscesses, and gum disease. Furthermore, because agricultural food was soft and cooked, our jaws stopped working as hard. A Paleolithic hunter-gatherer had to chew tough meat, fibrous roots, and hard nuts for hours every day. This intense chewing exercise stimulated the growth of the jawbone during childhood, creating a wide, spacious arch that had plenty of room for all 32 teeth, including wisdom teeth. But when we switched to soft, fond mush, our jaws did not receive the mechanical stimulation they needed to grow to their full size. Our jaws became smaller and narrower, but our teeth remained the same size. The result? Teeth began to crowd, twist, and grow in crooked, wisdom teeth, with no room left to emerge, became impacted and infected. Today, we live in the ultimate jaw-shrinking, cavity-promoting environment. We eat ultra-processed, soft foods packed with refined sugar, and then we spend billions of dollars trying to correct the biological damage with braces, fillings, and chemical rinses. We cannot easily return to a diet of raw roots and wild game, but we can look at our teeth not as isolated parts of our body that randomly break down, but as indicators of our relationship with the world we built. The next time you brush your teeth, look in the mirror. Look at your jaw, your enamel, and your gums. They are not designed for the modern supermarket. They are designed for the wild steppe. And they are a daily reminder that while we walked out of the forest, our biology remained behind. You wake up when your body is ready. You reach for a fresh, bitter twig of hazel, chew it until the fibers soften, and look out over a clean, wide world. Your teeth are strong, your jaw is wide, and the day is yours to conquer.